Today, as a 31st January 2022, I have again can see that only two of you have joined. One is Dhrubajyoti Bormon and the second one is Diptoras Chaudhary. Rest of the students where they are, I don't know. And regularly they are not joining.
Yesterday, Tanmay sir also warned them to join.
Yes. Now only I have
recorded.
Yes. Now only I have put one message to the group. Okay, you can see the screen.
Yes, sir.
So,
sir, I watched a video, that YouTube link, that internet and web, that one you have given, no? More nicely have understood.
Yeah, that is the thing. Today also I will share the link. So in your free time, okay, sir, you can see that one to get it more clear. Okay. So today we will start with the internet concept, and it is again given on the chapter 5 of NCERT book. That is, and the name of the chapter is Internet and Web. Coming down to the internet concept, now what does this internet stands for? First of all, that must be clear to you. Now, internet is actually a short form of international network. That means when you can connect computer across the globe, irrespective of their locations, then it is internet. Now you can see, sitting at home, we can get connect to many websites to get the informations. So it is actually the outcome of internet applications. Now it is actually a global network of computing devices, including desktop, laptops, servers, tablets, mobile phones, and other handheld devices, as well as peripheral devices such as printer, scanner, etc. So it is a global network. Internet is nothing but a global network, and its full form is international network. Now, in addition to it, it consists of the networking devices such as router. So it will have some devices, special devices like routers, switch, gateway, etc. In the last class, I explained what is router, what is switch, what is gateway. Today, smart electronic appliances like TV, AC, refrigerator, fan, light, etc. can also communicate through the internet, right? Today, we know that we can have the smart TV. So using that smart TV, we can get access to the internet. So that means those electronic devices are also compatible with the internet connections. The list of such smart devices are always increasing. That is drone, vehicles, door lock, security camera. You know, security camera is a camera which can be installed in front of the doors or even inside the room, and the security camera can record everything, whatever events is going on inside. Everything it can record, and even you can see the thing from your mobile, right? So this is also one of the advanced or smart electronic device which also are ready to get access the internet facilities. Now, internet is evolving every day. Means it is not that internet is once invented and afterwards no upgradation take place. It is a continuous development phase. Internet is in a continuous development phase, and computers are either connected to the modem through a cable or wireless. A modem, modem is the device which can convert digital signal to analog and analog to digital. So that modem, be it wired or wireless, sometimes modems can be a wire or it can be a wireless also, is connected to the local internet service provider, that is ISP, who then connects to the national network. Many such ISPs connect together to form the regional network, and regional networks connect together to form the national network, and such country-wise networks form the internet backbone. So it is what? If you want to get access to the internet facility, you have to be a member of ISP, right? You know ISP. ISP means the provider who provide the internet services. Like BSNL is an ISP, then Jio is an ISP, Airtel is also an ISP. So they are providing the internet services. So we have to get one connection from them. Now, once we get a connection, and when you start accessing the internet applications, you are actually connecting to your local ISP. Now, local ISP will then connect to the ISP of another region. Like that, all regions will connect with each other. Then all country will connect with each other. Like that, a global network forms. The internet today is a widespread network, and its influences is no longer limited to the technical fields of computer communications. It is being used by everyone in the society, as is even evident from the increasing use of online tools for education, creativity, entertainment, socializations, and e-commerce. So if you go back 15 years, like you can see that very limited persons are there who are using the internet applications. Nowadays, when you will move to the road, you can see everyone is using the internet applications in the form of different types. Like someone is accessing Facebook, someone is accessing mails, someone may access some e-commerce sites. So like that, everyone's use is there in internet nowadays. So day by day, it increases. The number of internet users increases in the form of different activities, because all the applications are available in internet. Now we will go and see the details of applications of internet. Now see, here you can see the applications. Following are some of the broad areas or services provided through the internet. Like number one is www, that is World Wide Web, then electronic mail, then chatting, then voice over internet connection, that is called VoIP, right? So these are the common applications of internet. First, what is www? www or wave in short is an ocean of information stored in the form of trillions of interlinked web pages and web resources. The resources on the web can be shared or accessed through the internet. Actually, www is a server which stores the homepage of millions of websites, right? So when you have your own website, you have to register your website with the www. Once you get the registration, that means what? Your homepage, the website that you have, the homepage of that website will be uploaded to the web www, and afterwards anyone can get access to that web page, and he or she can see the information that you have provided to that site. So this is what the www is. Earlier, to access files residing in different computers, one had to log in individually to each computer through the internet. Besides, files in different computers were sometimes in different formats, and it was difficult to understand and each other's files and documents. Sir Tim Berners-Lee, you remember the name? Sir Tim Berners-Lee, a British computer scientist, invented the revolutionary World Wide Web in 1990 by defining three fundamental technologies that lead to the creation of web. So Tim Berners-Lee is actually the father of World Wide Web. He invented www. And what is written here in this paragraph, you know, that you can see that in a globe, different users use different type of applications, can use different type of operating system, can use different type of hardwares to create their files. Someone may use Microsoft Word to create a document. Someone may use at the same time OpenOffice doc to create the doc file. So like that, there are thousands of applications by which you can create document files. Now, what will happen once you have your document file created in Microsoft Word? When you will put it to your friend, your friend's PC must also have this Microsoft Word installed. Otherwise, that file cannot be read by your system, by that system, because format will differ. No. So in that way, because there are many application softwares, so there is not a commonness of the different application software. So people are facing problems while sharing the files. File shared, but the file cannot be read. So in that case, Tim Berners-Lee suggests one solution of that. He invented World Wide Web in 1990 by defining three fundamental technologies. Now, what are those? See, The three fundamental technologies what? First one is HTML. Now you know HTML, the full form, it is hypertext markup language. That means the language which you can use to create your website. Because if you may know C, you may know C++, you may know Java or any other languages, but if you do not know how to write HTML files, then you cannot create web pages. So HTML is a standard language by which we can create the web page. Next is URL. It is URI written, right? URI written. Now URI is Uniform Resource Identifier. Okay. The another name of URI is URL also, right? URL or URI is same only. So what is URI? Let's see first. URI is Uniform Resource Identifier, or URI is a unique identifier to identify a resource located on the web. That means when you will connect to a server, means to get the information, then you must you must know the URI of that server. Without that, you cannot access the information. So URI is the unique or uniform resource identifier, which will be unique for every web. So URI helps to identify a resource either by its location or by its name or by both. Now see, the second point comes URL. Now URL is Uniform Resource Locator and provides the location and mechanism to access the resources. So URL and URI is same. So here, that's why URL is written again. Examples of URI: identifying resources using location, that is URL, right? So how you will identify the location? You can identify the URI locations by using URL. Now most of you have used the internet many times, and you know when you access internet, you type https:// then www, then maybe gmail.com or facebook.com, something like that. So one example, one URL address is given here, http. You can see here in this part, you can see it is written like http://www.ncert.nic.in/textbook/textbook.htm. Now here this ncert.nic.in is actually the domain, right? It is a domain, and the URL is sometimes also known as web addresses. Okay, URL address and web address is same only. Now HTTP is what here? HTTP is actually a protocol. So here this HTTP is a protocol. There are many protocols available in internet. Depending on the use of depending on the application that you are using, your protocols may vary. So for example, when you will get access to the URL, every URL starts with either HTTP or HTTPS. So whatever it is, it is actually the protocol. It is actually the protocol, right? So that protocol will help to open your website on your system. Now, what is HTTP? HTTP is, do you know what is HTTP? HTTP, you know? HTTP means hypertext transfer protocol. So from here, hyper, then T will be taken, then from transfer T, and from protocol P. So this is HTTP. Now one more protocol I said just now. You can have one more protocol, that is HTTPS. HTTPS is same only as hypertext transfer protocol, and here this S stands for secured. Secured, right? Hypertext transfer protocol secured. So by this protocol, you can come to a conclusion that the website that you are opening is a secured website, and you can do your work there. You will get extra facility, that is the security. Most of the banking websites, e-commerce websites, they have this protocol with them, because there, you know, monetary transaction happens. Now monetary transaction, when the monetary transaction happens, the site must be secured enough. Okay, so, and this is called domain name. Domain name is the name of the server, and after that this is a folder. This is the folder, and this is the name of the file that you will open. So here it is written in the above URL, HTTP is the protocol name. It can be HTTPS, HTTP, FTP, Telnet. See, many protocols are there. When you are downloading some file, you will have FTP. FTP means file transfer protocol. When you are communicating, means when you are accessing someone's desktop on your computer, then the protocol that you have to use is Telnet. That is www is a subdomain. NCERT.nic.in is the domain name. Okay. Now, these days, it is not mandatory to mention the protocol and subdomain while entering the URL, because your website, your web browser is intelligent enough to get access the protocols automatically. So if someone will forget to write HTTP also, or sometimes if someone forget to write the domain also, the thing will automatically get printed by the web browser, because your web browser has some sophisticated application inside it by which it can add those missed words on the URL. So for example, if I type only FLIP, if flipkart.com, if I type only and press enter, I can get access to the Flipkart website. See, I have not typed HTTP and then etc. etc. Okay. So like that, if you type any other website, so it is not mandatory to give. If I write cbsc.gov.in and press enter, I can see that this https:// get automatically inserted here. Why it is so? Because your browser is sufficient. Your browser is intelligent enough to add those missed words. Is that clear? So this is written, author is written nicely here. See, these days it is not mandatory to mention the protocol and subdomain while entering the URL. The browser automatically prefixes it. Now comes what is HTTP. Hypertext Transfer Protocol, HTTP, the note is given here. Hypertext Transfer Protocol, it is full form, is a set of rules. Actually, what is protocol? Protocol is a set of rules by which the system communicates. Now, you can note down one short note about protocol. Means what is protocol? So your answer will be protocol is a set of rules by which computer communicates. Understood? So protocol is a set of rules which tells how the computer will communicate, or protocol is a set of rules by which computer communicates. Now, under this protocol, you may have different types, like you may have HTTP, you can have HTTPS, you can have FTP, you can have Telnet, you can have SMTP. So these are all etc. Write down that etc. These are all protocols, and the protocols here, these are all application layer based protocol. Okay. Now, Hypertext Transfer Protocol is a set of rules which is used to retrieve linked web pages across the web. Now, every protocol will have different applications. Like HTTP and HTTPS will help to access the information from the web. FTP will be used to while you are transferring files from one computer to another computer. On that time, FTP will be used. Telnet, I told, when you are sharing the desktop, or when you are accessing the desktop of someone's, then Telnet. SMTP is a protocol which will be used at the time of sending the mails, because it is called switch mode. SMTP is a mail, is a protocol which will be used for transferring the mails. Okay. Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. The full form of SMTP is Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. Understood?
Yes.
Okay. Next is many people confuses the web with the internet. See, web and internet, many people confused. The internet, as we know, is the huge global network of interconnected computers, which may or may not have any file or web pages to share with the world. The web, on the other hand, is the interlinking of collection of web pages on these computers, which are accessible over the internet. Actually, internet is something where you can connect different computer across the globe. And wave is, on the other hand, when you have to share the information after connection, when you have to share some information to other, then you need web or web pages. So the wave, on the other hand, is the interlinking of connection of web pages on the computer. So you must have web pages, and the interlinking of those web pages on the web, the interlinking of those web pages is called web. www today gives users access to a vast collection of information created and shared by people across the world. It is today the most popular information retrieval system. So this is what the www is. Now coming down to the next point, that is called electronic mail. You know, email is something by which we can virtually send information from one computer to another computer. Before also we did the same, but at the time we purchased the inland letters or postcards or envelopes. We write letter, we put it to the post office people, they send the mail to some other places, like that it happened. But nowadays we use the email facility by which we can do such type of communication. So email, electronic mail, is a short form of electronic mail. It is one of the ways of sending and receiving messages using the internet. An email can be sent anytime to any number of recipient at anywhere. The message can be either text entered directly onto the email application or an attached file. Means we can attach text file, we can attach image file, audio file, video file, etc. stored on the secondary storage. An existing file can be sent as an attachment with the email, so no need to type it again. So if we have a file, and that if we have to send to others, that we can do by using the attachment facility of the internet. So to use email service, one needs to register with an email service provider. So to get the email service, you must have one email address with you. If you do not have, then you cannot get the facility of email. Now, from where you will get this? There are two types of email address. One is paid email address, another one is free email address. Now, many of the popular websites like Google and Gmail and all, Gmail, Yahoo, there if you go, you can create your own email address freely. So you can use that also for communication. To use email service, one need to register with an email service provider by creating an email account. You have to create one email account. These services may be free or paid. I told just now, some of the popular email services providers are, that means from where you can create free, are Gmail, that is from Google, Yahoo Mail, from Microsoft you have Outlook, etc. However, many organizations nowadays get customized business email addresses for their staff using their own domain name, for example, username @companyname.com. So suppose if a registered company already has one domain, then they can also create some email address for their domain only, right? Or they can use some global ISPs, email ISPs like Google, Yahoo, or Microsoft. Next, following are some of the common facilities available for an email users. If you have the email address, then what facility you will get? Most of the points you already know, but still, as it is given on the book, so I am reading out the points. Wherever you have doubt, you can ask me, or better, it will be better if you will read the points. Dhruvajyoti, please read the first point.
Okay. Creating an email, attaching files with an email, saving an email as draft for mailing later. Creating email is also termed as composing.
Right. Wait. Now creating an email, attaching there in a file with an email, saving the email as a draft for mailing later. So we can do that. Means we can create the mail now, we can save it as a draft, and we can send it later also. Right. So when you are creating email, it is called composing the mails. Next point.
So next point.
Next one.
Yes, yes. Sending and receive mail. Same email can be sent to multiple email addresses simultaneously.
Now see, if you have a mail and if you want to send it to 1,000 peoples, that you can do if you know the email address of those 1,000 peoples. So you can send email to many users if you know the email address of that many users. Point number 3.
Sending the copy of mail as carbon copy or blind carbon copy.
Now see, you can send mail also in two different categories, like as a carbon copy or blind carbon copy. Now, what does this carbon copy and blind carbon copy means? Carbon copy means if you have to send the same mail to few more email address. And what is blind carbon copy? Blind carbon copy means the mail that you will, the mail address that you will put inside the blind carbon copy, the email address of that particular persons will not be seen by the email addresses of the carbon copy as well as two. Understood? I'm showing you one example here. Let's see. Suppose when you are writing mail under 2, you are writing suppose ABC, you are writing raju@gmail.com. You have written gmail.com like that. Now under CC, you have written one mail address as shamal@gmail.com. Now under BCC, you have a mail address which is xyz@gmail.com. Now when you will send a mail, the mail address that you have typed under BCC, so the person's mail address which you have typed under 2 and CC cannot see the mail address that you have typed under BCC. They will not be aware about the mail address of BCC. That's why it is called blind carbon copy. That means this mail address will not be seen by the mail ID address of 2 and CC. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
So if you want to hide someone's mail ID, then that you can put under BCC. Diptoraj, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now point number 4, Dhruvajyoti, read.
Forwarding a received email to other users.
So when you got some mail, suppose when you receive some mail, now if you want to send it to your colleague, or if you want to send the same mail to your friend, then you can forward it simply. So that facility is also there. Then 5 number point.
5 number point. Filtering spam emails.
Spam emails means suspicious mails. Spam is a suspicious mail.
Unknown mails.
Suspicious mail, which may be harmful to your inbox or to your system. Those suspicious mail can be filtered out. So that facility is also there here. Point number 6.
Organizing emails in folders and subfolders.
So what you can do, you can create some folder and subfolder in the email account, so that you can organize those emails separately in different subfolders and folders. Next, point number 7.
Creating and managing emails IDs of the people you know.
You can create as well as you can manage email IDs of your known people. Point number 8.
Setting signature footer to be inserted automatically at the end of each email.
Okay, suppose you are the boss of your company. Now, every time when you are sending the mail, so you have to write, or at the last, you have to write your name, your company logo, like that. Now, it will become a signature of your mail. Now, what you can do, you can customize the mail server in such a way that when you will do some mail, that footer part will automatically get inserted on your mailbox. You don't need to type the signature or footer every time when you are sending the mails. So that facility is also there in mail mail server. I mean mail inbox. Next, point number 9.
Point number 9, printing emails using a printer or saving as files.
You can take a printout of your mail or you can save it for later. That facility is also there. That means you can print as well as you can save your mail. Point number 10.
Searching emails using email address or email's subject text.
You can even search your mail. Say, for example, if I open my mail address, let me open my mail address. I'm opening my inbox and I can demonstrate few things here. Let's see. Diptoraj,
Yes, sir.
did you check my video link of the previous class?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
Today I cannot send the link because see, I have not recorded the thing. It is written as pause recording, right? So today I cannot send. See now, inbox, under inbox, you have those mails. This is the inbox. These are the different folders that you will get under mail. Clear? Now this is compose. Compose means to send. When you are sending some mail, some mails, then you have to go to the compose. Now when you will click on the compose, you will get a new message dialog box, and here you can see the CC as well as you can see the BCC. Now here you can type few mail address. Here also you can type few mail address, and under BCC also you can type few mail address. And then here you have to type the subject of the mail, right? Here you have to type the subject of the mail, and then here this is the body part where you will type the full mail, and then this is for attachment. By this way you can attach something. When you will click the attach file, you will get a open dialog box. Now see, from here you can attach many things, like you can attach sound file, you can attach any text file, you can attach PDF file, many things you can attach here. Okay. So, and then thereafter there is a button called send. This button you can press here to send the mail to here. This is the send button, send button. This button you have to press to send it to the recipients. Clear? Now, if you want to search some mail, suppose I want to search the mail that I have sent to my principal madam. So here I can write the mail address of that. Even if I can remember the subject, I can type subject also. Or if I want to see what mail I have given to that mail address, then I can type that and I can press enter. And the mail that I have sent already to Shoma madam, the all mail address will be here only. Like that, I can search mail address. Now, if I can remember the subject, that also I can type here to search. So these are what the basically the mailbox is. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So I am concluding my class here only. So I'm putting today's date.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, when you will discuss about the project told?
About project, see, I am just half of this chapter. No, let me complete few more portions from this chapter. Then I will sit with you.
Okay, sir, I am asking because that the last date of physical education and history also given, these two. That's why I'm asking.
They have given their date.
Yes, and project also.
Okay. You all have your synopsis with you?
No, sir. Submit it.
No, you are not having one copy of synopsis with you?
Yes. In my mobile. Maybe I have to search.
Okay, maybe February, by the month of February, I can call you. Huh? You will all
In
come.
school.
In school.
Okay.
To,
Means you will plan.
I will plan.
2
I will
days.
send. I will call you to collect your synopsis and practical copy.
Sir, you will take class.
No. That day I will only simply distribute the copies.
Okay, only for that. Okay, sir.
Only for that. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm concluding my class here only.